Hello, welcome back to another one of my videos. Today I thought we'd take a look around the Nuffield Universal M4. So initially this tractor is started on petrol fuel, and then as the engine gets warmed up it's changed over to run on paraffin. So you can actually start this engine by hand. It has a hole in the bottom right hand side of the cowling. You can put a starting handle through and yes, crank it over by hand. So we've owned this tractor the longest out of all the Nuffields. So this tractor we had on its own for a little while before the first 1060 came along, and then we slowly expanded to what we have today. So if you've watched my previous video on the starting up of the D4, in that video I mentioned we used to go to rallies, and this is the tractor we used to take with the D4 to the plough matches and vintage tractor rallies. So this lineup was from a couple of years ago. We didn't have all of the Nuffields out, but quite a few of them, and you can see when Dad's come along and he joins the tractors with the M4. Here's the 1950 Nuffield Universal M4. So we've got our original linkage bit back on now, because when we painted it we had some later links on what got painted, but the earlier ones have the square ends. So it's nice to get them back on. And another feature of the earlier tractors, they still have the extra bit on the top cross shaft, what pokes out an extra probably 40mm each side. We did another thing we did when we painted it, more because of me. I wanted it to have a later feature on. Now I'd rather have it how it originally was, but we put the later engagement for the PTO on. The earlier, it did have the earlier lever, what was straight down the back, which just had an on and an off down here. But like I said, that was more me. Wanted it later, some later features on it, but now I'd want it really early. So we did have the original side pulley on her as well, but that got changed to the side plate what covers it up. Another thing we did though was to put a late handbrake on it, which it didn't have either. It was there was a little bar what just went up here, and you can actually see the hole where it locks in still, and the groove literally just to hold the brakes on as a stop. So yeah, another thing what I encourage Dad to do is put this handbrake on. I like to get it all back to how it originally was, but yeah, it's all right. Yeah, and also we put the later starter engagement mechanism on with the lever. So that was another little upgrade it got. Some early features of the early Nuffields. You've still got the nut on top of the steering axle either side, and the steering mechanism is different to the later Nuffields. It goes from the side down to the centre to the bar in the middle with a tie rod each side to the wheels. Yeah, she could do with another exhaust. That's not an original crimp style exhaust on her, but they do get pretty hot on the petrol paraffin engines. She's still got her original stub axles at full length, because you do see a lot of them cut, which is a shame, I think. But yeah, at the time, if it needed to be done to get through gateways and that's what had to be done. So this tractor had originally been painted, but not in the Nuffield poppy orange colour, and eventually I resprayed the bonnet and cowling, and eventually the whole tractor, just around a similar time to when I painted the Nuffield Universal 4. So as you see in this video, the tractor's just been started up in petrol, and you'll notice a difference in the engine note as it's changed over to paraffin. You turn the valve off, did you?
I turned
Just to run it out. That lovely, started lovely, didn't it? So I hope you enjoyed this little look at the Nuffield M4. I'm looking to do more videos, looking around the tractors individually and giving a bit of history with them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in more videos to come.